Hey everybody, welcome to Jonesing to Get Fit and our live cooking show. That's right, our live cooking show where we help, or I should say, I being we, help you be ready and be set for making healthy meals that are freaking delicious, man. Freaking delicious. And on top of that, obviously healthy for you as well. You can make them for yourself, make them for your family, all that good stuff. Hold on one second while I turn on a light over here so you can see me a little better. Not that you want to, I'm kind of a scary person, face-wise, but, I think we'll make it. Let me share this post real quick on my page, because, the more people that see it, the better it is for everyone, right? And the more people we can help out, and boom, there we go. All right. So, as I'm sharing it, or as I just shared, if you could do me a huge favor, folks, and share this with your friends, with your family, anybody, maybe you have groups of people that are like, hey, we should get healthy, or, man, I don't know about this recipe. Send this to them. Tag them in it, right? Share it, because, honestly, the more people I can help, the better. I feel that's the reason I do these shows, right? To help people. And I'm here to help you. Okay. So today's show, our live cooking show, first of all, again, I'm getting beside myself here. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kwanzaa is happening or happened, Hanukkah, all that stuff. So whatever, if you celebrate one of those, fantastic. If you don't, great. Love to have you here. So I hope everything went smoothly. Awesome. I did not gain much. I gained a little bit, like a pound, right, of weight over the holidays. I've been working out consistently, making sure I eat pretty well, although let's be honest, I indulge. I love my cheesecake, mashed potatoes, freaking amazing. So anyway, I did indulge. It's good. It's delicious stuff. And now I'm going back up on my workout routine. Kept that going. I'm hitting a hardcore, and now we're going back to eating well. All right, so today, and for the next couple weeks until the Super Bowl, really, right, until in February, right, when the Super Bowl happens, we are going to be getting you ready for that day and for all the college bowls that happen, right? All those different ones, Rose Bowl and Dust Bowl and whatever else, right? All those different things that happen, we're going to help you ready for your party and all that good stuff. So if you can do me a favor, can you comment below and let me know what team you want to see in a bowl? So whether it's College Bowl, right, like go Badgers, right, them, I'm from Wisconsin, or Packers, go Pack, right, see them in the Super Bowl, whether it's NFL, college, whatever, or maybe football's not your thing and, basketball is, put them below, or baseball, right? Let me know who you want to see in your top in the comments. Love to see it. I'll comment back. Okay, we're getting you ready for that game day, for that big game. We're getting you ready here. Arnold's going to help us out. He says, come with me if you want to lift. Pretty cool. He's going to help us out, and he's going to help you make a healthy garlic Parmesan chicken. It is going to, blow your freaking mind. It's going to be one of these. It's a symphony in your mouth. That's right. All right, right there. That's what this is going to be. All right, let me walk you through our ingredients here really quickly, folks, as we fly down in our kitchen, our very fancy stand. Still working on and looking for a cameraman. All right. First up, we need coconut oil. Ooh, that's a good one. Utensils, always a good choice. Coconut oil. We have garlic powder. We have roasted garlic. That's for something else, though. I'll just share that. That was kind of like last week's thing. I'll share it. It's okay. You'll make it. And we have coconut oil spray. Again, for something else I will talk about. And then we have panko breadcrumbs. We'll talk about that. We have a cup of those. I have a half of a cup of Parmesan cheese. I got these freshly grated Parmesan cheese here. Ooh, fancy. We have 2 cloves of garlic, all chopped up and minced up. All right, 2 cloves of garlic. And we have 2 chicken breasts soaking in 1 egg and about a tablespoon of coconut milk. Now, you can use, there we go. You can use coconut milk if you want. You can use almond milk, you can use regular milk, you could use water. Really, it doesn't really matter, although I suggest milk over water, but it's up to you. Or you can just use egg or nothing. You could use nothing. You could, the goal of it is just to help those crumbs stick to it. So this is my take on a garlic chicken, a garlic Parmesan. This is a little bit different than some other ones you've seen. So we're going to walk you through how to make the Spencer Jones, the Jonesin' to Get Fit, healthy garlic Parmesan chicken that's going to explode in your mouth of freaking tastiness. All right, we have our cast iron pan here. We're going to get that sucker started, heat it up. Boom. I have it on high right now just to heat that pan up, get it ready to go. First thing I did, now I prepped a little bit, as you saw. I prepped up for our show so I can make this easier. Obviously, you won't have the chance to prep or have all of a sudden done like I do. but I prepped it, and it really doesn't take too long. What I did is I took 2 chicken breasts. Now, I got these all at Festival of Foods, right? That's close by my house as well. So, got that. So we have 2 chicken breasts. Now, the key with chicken breasts is you don't want to get anything too fatty. Now, this recipe could be used for chicken wings. Chicken wings have a lot of fat in it, a lot of extra stuff. And you know what? Get the chicken breast, chop it up into any size chunks you like. You can do smaller chunks, bigger chunks. I prefer the bigger ones. Bigger size, like, okay, let me see. So here's a fork, right? That's what the fork size is, regular fork. There's one of the sizes, right? So it's kind of big, but not like crazy, right? So nice little substance to them. What I'm thinking is if you wanted to do this as a party, you could take toothpicks, put them in there so they could take them if you like. So cubed up, essentially, chicken breast in egg, and again, a tablespoon of milk, coconut milk. I use coconut milk, I believe. Trying to remember. So yeah, you could use that. Again, you don't necessarily need to, but there's an option. And these are soaking for a little bit. They've been soaking now for about 15 minutes in the mixture. If you don't have 15 minutes, great, don't worry about it. If it's like 2 minutes, great, doesn't matter, right? Half hour, great. You don't really need anything more than that though. Don't go crazy, don't like do a whole day. You don't need anything like that. Okay, our pan's heating up here pretty well. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to take our coconut oil, right? We got the Luana coconut oil. What I love about coconut oil, a lot of these recipes, if you look up garlic chicken, you're gonna see butter, a lot of butter, and don't get me wrong, butter's freaking delicious. I love using it, but we're trying to make it a little bit healthier, so we're gonna use coconut oil. All right, so I just got a big spoon here. We're taking about I'm going to guesstimate here about 1 tablespoon. We'll do about 2 tablespoons worth. That was about 1.5, really, realistically. We're gonna do about 2 tablespoons worth of coconut oil. That's a lot in our pan here. And it is melting up right now, getting it going, and set. Perfect. So there's that. Put that there. And now as that's melting, I minced up earlier. Again, prepping this stuff is gonna be a huge help. If you have even 5 minutes, I mean, it took me 7, 10 minutes to prep it. If you could do that, it's gonna make a world of difference. It's gonna make your life so much easier. So I minced up some garlic, as you can see. Ain't that fancy? And we're gonna mix it in right here with the oil. The oil is almost all melted. We got 1 little bit left. We're gonna put that in here. Cool. And now we're just going to take a spoon here and move it around. It's sizzling. Bring the camera over here so you can see it. Camera, aka my phone. Amazing what you can do with technology, folks. So as you can see, a little better now. It's all sizzling. Woo, it's like Western sizzling, but garlic sizzling and not a restaurant. Not like all you can eat restaurant. So basically what I'm trying to do is just brown it up just a little bit here and really kind of almost infusing that oil with the garlic. Right, so that's the goal. We're almost infusing it, browning it up here. I'm gonna turn it to about a medium heat. Now cast iron pans, they're gonna hold that heat a lot longer, so you have to think about that, think ahead, right? It's not, although I have a gas stove, the heat changes instantly, unlike an electric stove where it takes a little bit, but the pan is gonna hold on to that heat. So it's gonna be a little bit longer. All right, our garlic is browning up already. It's only been, what, a matter of 2 minutes. So as that's going, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix our breadcrumbs. Now the panko breadcrumbs, I use, to be perfectly honest here, I use this really cheap version I found, right? The key ingredient, now this is a cheaper version of it, but the reason I picked it is the ingredients. It has literally 4 ingredients: wheat flour, sugar, yeast, and salt. That's it. So when you're looking for them, I'm going to stir it so they don't burn. I'll turn that down a little bit more just because it's going to take a little time. I didn't time it right. Oh no, it's going to be okay. All right, so in any case, pick the ones like with that. You don't want enriched, you don't want bleached. Skip that stuff, right? Go for this, and you'll see it's just breadcrumbs, right? Panko breadcrumbs. That's all. It's 1 cup. We're going to put it in a big bowl. And then I have 1/2 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. See, yeah, it's kind of hard to see with this kind of camera, but that works. And all I'm doing here is I'm putting it in here, in a bowl, in my Pyrex bowl. Boom. Set to go. And now I'm just going to mix it up a little bit. There we go. You can use your fingers a little bit because it's okay. I have clean hands, kind of, mostly. All right, so 1 cup of breadcrumbs to half of a cup of Parmesan cheese. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the heat back up so it starts getting nice and warm to about a medium heat. I turned it down. My garlic was starting to burn a little bit, and that's no good. Okay, so our egg mixture, our chicken covered in our egg mixture, again, just 1 egg, right? A little bit of milk, about a tablespoon. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the bread mixture and coat it, right? We're going to mix it up in there, and we're going to stick it in the pan. My hand's going to get messy. I'm going to have to leave the camera scene just for a second to wash my hand at the end of it. We're going to make sure this is hot. It's almost like you are like frying it, essentially, because we have enough oil in here. Now, coconut oil, obviously one of the better oils. It does have a lot of fat and all that stuff in it, except it's a healthy fat for you. So don't be like all freaked out, like, oh no, it's going to hurt me. No, it's going to be okay. Healthy fat, guys. It's all good. All right, so here we go. We're going to take it, and I'm kind of taking it out. I'm kind of like bouncing it down to help drain it just a little bit, so it gets some of that extra egg mixture off. You don't need all of it. Boom. And I'm just dumping it right in there, right in the other Pyrex container, or Pyrex bowl here, with the crumbs and Parmesan cheese. Ooh, I forgot one ingredient. That's what happens. You get excited and you forget things. It's okay. It's super easy. I can walk you through in a second. There we go. See, I barely left any egg left. I don't know if you can see it. Barely any egg left. That was like a whole egg in there. And now there's like barely anything. Yeah, you can see that too well. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. There we go. The one ingredient I forgot is I have some garlic powder here. Just in case the stuff in the pan isn't enough, we're going to add a little bit to the mixture here. You can use how much you want. Tablespoon, something like that. I'm just guesstimating. That's probably like a half tablespoon. And I'm okay with that. So now I'm just mixing it up. Literally, that's all I'm doing here. So I'm taking it and mixing it up. All right, I can smell that oil. It's getting real hot right now. Honestly, I think some of my garlic's starting to burn just a little bit, so hold on while I mix it around. So, tip to you from my experience, medium heat's a good thing, and my experience that I just found out, maybe get this done first, coat it first, and then start your pan. That could be helpful. Okay, so they are pretty well covered. Now, it's not like a crazy thick covering. I don't know if you can see it in there, right? It's like partially covered. You still see it. Still see the chicken, and that's okay. I'm trying to get that little extra stuff on the bottom. That is okay. So these are two rather large chicken breasts that I'm using here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Listen for the sizzle. Oh yeah. When you get that sizzle, you know you made it. That is what you want. So now we're gonna leave it in the pan and let it cook, and then we're gonna turn it and turn it and turn it. So let me just wash my hands here really quickly. Perfect. I really appreciate you guys all joining me for the show today. It's pretty awesome. Thank you so much. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I got another utensil. Please share it with your family and friends. Anybody you like to have healthy cooking with, please share this with them. Absolutely love it. Okay, while these suckers are cooking here, you want to make sure there's no pink left in them. Last week, if you caught last week's show, I did have my kitchen. My wife Katie was cooking in here, so I lost my kitchen for the day. She was making cookies for her staff. So I talked about 5 ways to make it through the holidays, 5 tips to make it through holiday gatherings. It can be very stressful. And I talked about vegetables. So I really wanted to touch on this, and I freaking love, like, amazingly love broccoli. So I'm going to walk you through how I do it. I cut up the broccoli crowns into, like, you know, edible size-ish pieces, right? Like, ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Okay, they're in a Pyrex bowl. There. Now I have coconut spray. It's on its last legs. It's very sad. I gotta get another one. All I'm doing is spraying it down very lightly. Oh, it's flying! And I'm using a seasoning. Now I'm matching it to this. You can use anything you like. I like these mixed seasonings. These Weber ones are awesome. This is roasted garlic and herb. So all I'm doing is sprinkling it on here, adding, you know, a decent amount so you get a good flavor. And then I'm going to take, because again, trying to match flavor, and I'm going to be sassy, I'm adding our fresh Parmesan to it. And we can be a little bit sassy. Now you don't go crazy, remember, cheese is just a seasoning. It's not a whole like crazy ingredient, it's a seasoning. Oven's preheated 375. I pop these suckers in, boom, done. Give it 10 minutes, it's gonna be amazing. You just did that 2 minutes ago. Awesome, Terry, yeah, rock star. Awesome. Somebody, that's, you rock. That's so sweet. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Awesome. So here's our chicken in here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, check that out. So it's in here. I haven't flipped it yet. I'll turn it now. It's been a couple minutes in there. It's getting hot. I'm going to use this so I don't burn myself. That would be sad. Okay. All I'm doing is I'm flipping them. You know, I could use a spatula I grabbed earlier. Don't we all at times? And, well, you know, maybe not Tara. Tara's pretty awesome. She's an English teacher at St. Mary's Central where I teach, so I get to teach her a little bit. We're friends. At least I think we're friends. Maybe not. Maybe not anymore after tonight. You never know. Okay, so this is going to take some time to cook. You just got to let it sit, sit, and cook. But it'll get there. So you just like chill with it. You like talk to it like, hey, why don't you cook a little more for me? Oh, you're so sweet, so tender, so juicy. And it gets really personal, and your wife or husband or significant other, whoever, right, starts asking, like, what are you doing to the chicken? And you're like, it's so plump and juicy. Sorry, got off on a tangent there. Okay, anyway, I should probably set this so I remind myself that it has, I don't know, probably 2 minutes, so probably 8 minutes. I'm a slacker. I don't know about you, I forget about timers all the time. So we're gonna wait for this to cook. As this is cooking, I wanna walk you through this awesome, crazy thing. You know, it's Jones and Get Fit. I got just a camera again, I'm sorry. There you are. Good, okay. So, as I'm sitting this around, I'll talk with you about this. So, you know I do this Beachbody thing, Fitness Upright. That's why one of the reasons I do this cooking show. I wanna bring value to you. I wanna bring something to you. And I'm gonna ask for something in return. I do this occasionally, you know I do. But I wanted to let you know this Beachbody has just released. It's literally out today on the 27th release. And it's here for a short time, for about a month. And that's it. And then it'll probably go away for some time. And hopefully it'll come back, but we don't know when. And it's this. It is like the Netflix of working out. And if you are a person who travels a lot, or you like staying at your house and all that, and not dealing with all this extra crap around there, DVDs, whatever, this is for you. So here's what it is. Netflix of fitness. It is this Beachbody On Demand. You probably heard me talk about it, where you could stream your workouts, right? So if you have an iPad, a phone, Android, whatever, Roku, Chromecast, whatever, you have anything that like connect to the internet, you can do this. And it's streaming your workouts live. Here's the deal. Here's the thing. You could have done that already. $15 a month done. Here's the big deal. With this, now, you can buy a year's worth, right? A year worth of Beachbody On Demand and literally all their programs. Every single program they have created and everyone they will create will be on here for you to stream anywhere you go in the country. Anywhere you have internet, you can do this for not $500, not $300, not even $200 a month, for $99 a month. For $100, you can get all their workouts streamed to your house. $100, not a month, $100 for the entire year, right? So you have access to this. So that is one of their packages. They also have one where, if you're not sure, they have a 3-month package where you pay, I believe it's $15 a month. If you do a 6-month package where I think it's like $8.99 a month, and then this package is essentially, I think it's like $6.99, or I'm not a math person, something like that a month. So you can stream those workouts for, they bill you all at once, so $100 for the entire year, done, and you get these workouts. So if that's something that interests you, well, they have other things too, right? You get like the Shakeology, this protein and nutrient-dense shake stuff and all that. For $1.99, you get the entire year, and then a 1-month supply of that. Money-back guarantee for all this, 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, send it back, done. You could use the whole bag of Shakeology, send it back, not my thing, and they'll give you money back. Anyway, if that interests you, and you know, if you want to get started on this, I have a group starting on January 2nd. I have 2 groups. One is angler specific. So if you are an outdoorsman, you like fishing, you like hunting, you like doing anything like that, it's an angler group, but we welcome anybody who loves being outside and doing all those kind of fun things. Hit me up. It starts January 2nd. We got a group of awesome people involved with it already. I'd love to have you be part of it. And if you're a person who doesn't like those things, don't worry, I have a group for you that is also starting January 2nd, a group of awesome people who are willing to help you, encourage you, and be successful. 21 days. That's all you'll get the access for the entire year. My first group will be there for 21 days to help you, and then we'll have other ones going so you can be successful. If that is something that interests you, think about it. $100 a year is less than $10 a month. Go to Anytime Fitness, which I think is one of the cheapest ones around. It's like $10 a month, right? $10 a month. That's just like the base fee. That's not including like trainers or anything like that. You just get access to the place. You still have to drive there. You still have to, drive there, drive back, use their equipment, all that stuff, and then pay extra for trainers. Instead, you could be working out at home. You might have to push the couch aside, or find a little space. But then you can work out at home. There's no travel time. There's nothing like that. Done. Easy peasy. Get your workout in. They have stuff from 10 minutes to an hour long, hour and a half even for some of them, depending what you want. If that interests you, hit me up. I will help you find what works best for you. There's a plethora of programs. You get everything. Everything. I'll help you. Anyway, here's my rant. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry if it was like you're bored and you're like, just shut up, Spencer. I'm sick of this. I want to eat your chicken. Get your mind out of the gutter, Tara. I'm talking to you. All right. So our plump and juicy chicken's cooking here. Let me bring you over so you can see what it looks like over here. We don't have one of those, we don't have multiple cameras here so we can flip angles, but check that out, right? Cooking pretty well. There's still some pink in them. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, but it's cooking. So it takes a little bit of time, obviously. The smaller the pieces you cut up, right, the more you chop it up, the faster it's going to cook for you, obviously. That's okay. So again, medium heat, doing really well in here. Try not to mix it up too much, get all the crumbs off. Crumbs are still sticking a little bit. There's going to be some that falls off, you know what? That's okay. You put it on the side and you put some on your plate, like press it onto your chicken, eat it. It's going to be amazing. This is it for you, right? You have an amazing recipe that's going to count if you're following those containers. It's going to count as a protein container, right? So a red container. It's mostly going to count for a little bit of yellow, and then also a little bit of teaspoon, right? 100% not 100% sure on all that stuff. Shut up and make your chicken. Smiley face. Well, you know what? I will, Tara. I will be more than happy to shut up and make my chicken, my plump and juicy chicken, by the way, if you share this video. Will you share this video? And let me know who you share it with. I love people sharing my videos with people that hopefully are interested. Now you're not like going to torture someone. You're not going to like send it to, if you have a cousin you don't like, or I don't know, send it to your husband and say, watch this idiot go, or something. I don't know. I'm just being silly now. Our broccoli that we made earlier is going to be done in like 2 minutes. Pop it out, boom, you're set to eat broccoli, right? So all I did, cut up the crown. You could do that with broccoli. You could do it with, pretty much any kind of vegetable you want, really. Spray it with a little bit of oil, or if you use olive oil, pour it in there. Mix it up a little bit so the oil gets on the vegetables. Put your seasoning on it. Throw it in the oven, 375, about 10 minutes. Asparagus is the bomb. Like it, absolutely love it. All right. Anyway, it should be done in like 37 seconds. Most of them you can kind of you can mess with the heat a little bit. Asparagus is pretty touchy. 375, 400. No more than 10 minutes, and then it gets gross. Like no more than 10 minutes, and it'll be good. All right. So this episode, right, of the Live Cooking Show is perfect for those of you who, just want to make garlic Parmesan chicken for your family or yourself. Awesome, friends, whatever. But these next couple weeks are going to be geared all the way up to the Super Bowl. Are going to be geared to the Super Bowl, right? The Super Bowl and the college bowls, football bowls, and all that stuff that happens. That's what these are going to be geared for. So you can make these and have it out for your friends, your family, everybody who comes over for that event. Boom, you'll be set to rock with it here. So this is one of them. One of the dishes is garlic Parmesan chicken. You can have it just like this, set it up, a little warmer dish, set to rock and roll. People are going to be drooling. They're going to be like, you are amazing. Where'd you get this recipe? And you go, hey, I got it from this guy, Spencer Jones. Jones in the Get Fit Live Cooking Show. You need to check it out, brother, or sister, or whatever. Anyway, so that's what our broccoli looks like. Broccoli is kind of fun. You can put it in a little bit longer. It's a little bit more flexible timing-wise by a minute or two. Depends how you like it. I like mine crunchy. Let's see. Look at these here. I like mine warm. Oh my god. You gotta wait. That's incredible. I like mine warm all the way through, but still have a nice little crunch to it. So that's just me. All right, our chicken is done. So let me grab a plate here. Shut this off. Now remember that cast iron is going to hold that heat. So I can probably show up a little bit ago. Let me bring you over here so you can see what it looks like. I'll take a really cool picture. I'll share it up after this. And yeah, so there we go. Let's check it out one last time here. Making sure it's cooked all the way through. So that's why I'm letting it sit. But check that out. So there we go, folks. There is our live cooking show of last one of 2016. Thank you so much for joining us for this live episode. Really quickly, and I forgot to mention this earlier, we're switching up our show again. I thank you for adjusting our time. We're going back to Mondays. So Monday, 6 p.m. is going to be our cooking show. It just works. Sorry, connection speak. It's better for my schedule, and it seems like it's better for a lot of yours. We get a lot more viewers on Monday night. So Mondays, 6 p.m., we are on. So our next show is going to be January 2nd. Yep, January 2nd, which is Monday night, 6 p.m. That's when our live cooking shows are going to be. So when you share this with your friends, like, hey, check out his next show, Jones and to Get Fit. And if you're interested in this or other recipes, check out jonesandtogetfit.com. If you want to get a weekly with these cooking shows and tips and workouts and all that stuff, every Thursday, email to you right in your inbox for free. Click the link in the copy above or below or somewhere. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hey, subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of 2016. Go get fit. Go be healthy. If you want help, hit me up, folks. I am here for you. Jones and Get Fit. Spencer Jones, come with me if you want to lift. Catch y'all later.